Hello, and welcome to Paul's new glasses ride, or spectacles ride if you prefer. Right, so I'm going to Specsavers. There's a bit of a plug for them. Now, not been to Specsavers before. We've always gone to the same opticians for many years. In fact, I went to the same building in Blackburn. I won't name them because that's why we've stopped going there, because they've basically priced us out the shop. But I went into the same building from being a very young boy, when I've always had to wear glasses, and it was well, again, I won't mention the name of the practitioner that had it then, but needless to say, as I said, they've moved to new premises and they've priced us out the shop. The last glasses that we got, absolutely extortionate. Between Lynn and me, just over £1,000. Never again. So we're off, or I'm off to Specsavers to collect my new glasses. I'm just going down Audley Range here. I hate riding on this road because, as you can see, it's extremely busy. You've got double parking. They just come out from nowhere. Children have absolutely no sense whatsoever, no road sense. That's why they've got those speed cushions to slow cars down. Now, the problem is, it's the only road around this area with speed cushions, apart from on the estate. It's a main road, this, and like such as Lizzie Branch Road at Fenniscoles, that hasn't got speed cushions, and yet they're here. So rather than teach children proper road sense like they used to do in our day, no, they target the drivers instead. But again, there's some of the drivers around here, absolute lunatics, high on drugs. I've already alluded to on a previous video the fact that they let fireworks off during the day here around there, and that indicates that the drugs are ready. It's just unbelievable. But that's why they let them off during the day. So there we are. So yeah, Specsavers, can't fault them. When I went in for my eye test, which was overdue, I think I was in the place about 90 minutes, might have been a bit slightly more, going through every single test, pressure test for glaucoma, sort of what's it called with the balloon, field test, doing all that, passed that, everything, no problem. But really to detail, I've never had such an exhaustive test for my eyes. It's usually lasted at least half an hour, and that's it really. So whether it's because I'm a new patient, or whether it's a regular thing every time you have your eyes tested, obviously every year, I don't know. I'll have to wait and see till next year. But these glasses, this time I've got a pair of normal glasses rather than reactor light type lens, varifocal, and a pair of prescription sunglasses. Again, I've never had those. I've always used these clip-on for when I'm driving in a car, because obviously the reactor light type lens, the type I have, don't work through a car windscreen. So I have to use those clip-on sunglasses. So yeah, and I think the full price for those two, the normal glasses and prescription sunglasses, was about £230, something like that. So hell of a sight less than 500 and odd, you know, which it were 3 years ago. So it's a no-brainer really, and I'm very pleased with them. So we're just coming up Darwin Street now. This is Darwin Street. Coming up, sorry, no, I beg your pardon, it's Mincing Lane. We've just been going along Darwin Street after the railway bridge, and this is Mincing Lane. You know, Blackburn's an old town, and this is changed beyond recognition, the lower bit. This isn't, this pub here, this is old property that's basically remained the same. Now you'll see me look to my right in a few seconds. Now that building at the bottom of that yard is Radio Lancashire, and you'll see me going past Radio Lancashire when I'm going home. BBC Radio Lancashire. Now that building on the right there is a barber's shop. I think they're called Passerini, and they've been there, yonks. I don't know when it opened. It's probably opened in the 50s or 60s, and so it's always been there. And it's like when you see that shop, although I think I only went in once, it was remarkable really. But it's a bit of Blackburn history which is still alive, which is good. So we're just coming around here onto towards what do you call it, Lower Street West, just to the left here. A chippery, that's a fish and chip shop on the left, and a cafe. Now this coming here, just where I'm parking, we park under the car park ramp, which goes sort of next to Debenhams, and we used to park here in the 80s on our bike, and or bikes, you know. Lynn had a bike and I had one, so every time I come under here it's like old times, because this bit is exactly the same as it was. They've tied to the, you know, just beyond this cover. And that's it, that were a quick turnaround. Wearing new glasses now. So all this surface that I'm riding on now is brand new. They've made a nice job of it. Now as you can see, it's parking on double yellow lines. You know, there's nobody bothers about the traffic laws now. I mean, it used to be that, you know, traffic warden were always around. In fact, you know, we have or we had a relation of our family, or Lynn's family, that were a traffic warden. By golly, if they were parked there then, she'd have the guts for garters, you know. Now this is Higher Church Street. That's Debenhams there on your left, department store. This is coming down where the old bank is here on the right hand side. Now Lloyd's Bank. And this is Darwin Street. And on your left there, that's a cathedral, Blackburn Cathedral. We're not a city, but we have a cathedral. Now this is Radio Lancashire on your right hand side here. There we go. Now the only problem with these car park spaces here is that, you know, naturally they drive in, you can't reverse in, and so you've got to have your wits about you when you're coming down there, because if they suddenly pull out, they back out, and you're coming down, well, just got to be absolutely aware and look for reverse lights, or in winter time exhaust, steam, you know, things like that. Visible signs that maybe a car might be about to move backwards. So stuff that you pick up, you know, in, you know, it's experience. They taught me that on the advance, you know, when you're passing parked vehicles, and obviously you're at the centre of the road, always check for exhaust emissions, you know, in winter time especially. It's a good clue that, to see if somebody might be about to open the door or pull out, or children get out the back. Like here, you never know, there we just passed the bus. Passenger might just get off the bus and run round the front of the bus to cross the road, and you're going down that gap. Again, these are all sort of things that you've got to be aware of, otherwise, you know, you're going to come to grief. Back on the Darwin Street Bridge now, the railway bridge, and this is coming into what they call Grimshire Park. Our delightful road surfaces, as you can see, the white lining's almost gone, deep ruts, delightful. It's not, you don't often get all the way through on green. It's obviously because of the time of day, sort of mid afternoon time. So I'm just about to fill up now. This is where this video finishes. Fill up at the Texaco garage. I think the following day, I'm not sure if we were planning a ride. Possibly were. So I needed to fuel up, so we're ready for the morning. So, hope you've enjoyed that little trip to and from town. And thanks for watching. Keep it safe, and see you next time. Bye for now.